And we're not finished at all.
A major warning from Donald Trump has sent shockwaves through West Asia, with the U.S. president threatening to attack an Iran nuclear site pretty soon, and Iran promising a major retaliation if the attack happens. These are explosive developments. And if the threats turn into action, the consequence would be widespread, unprecedented havoc. In fact, a while ago, explosions were heard in several parts of Iran following the fresh U.S. strikes, with the port city of Bushehr and the northwestern city of Tabriz reportedly coming under attack. There were images also showing flames burning along a road in Iran's southwestern Bebahan, and reports of a missile attack in the area. Remember, Donald Trump has been issuing a series of warnings, stressing that America is not finished attacking Iran, claiming the damage caused would take decades to repair. Listen in.
So if we left right now, it would take around 20, 25 years to rebuild. Okay? And we're not finished at all.
Donald Trump issued a fresh warning to Iran, saying that every time Iran attacks a ship in the Strait of Hormuz, America will bomb and destroy one bridge or power plant in response. Why exactly has Donald Trump threatened to bomb Iran's nuclear site, and that too pretty soon, promising to hit the site very hard, quote unquote? First, let's explain what is known about the site and also decode, can Trump really destroy it? It's called the Pickaxe Mountain. It's a highly fortified site. That's where it is located. It's about 220 kilometers south of Tehran. And it's also very close, as you can see, to the nuclear complex in Natanz, which, remember, was bombed during last year's 12-day war. And as per reports, it contains 2 tunnel complexes buried deep underground, which makes it difficult to destroy. In fact, remember, America and Tehran have been at loggerheads over how to deal with Iran's stockpile of enriched uranium. Earlier, the Wall Street Journal reported that Israeli intelligence believes Iran moved thousands of uranium enrichment centrifuges into tunnels deep inside that mountain last fall. Israeli and U.S. officials reportedly said, according to the report. Now, all of this coming at a very sensitive time. Iran reportedly has been also warning that Trump's threat to attack underground nuclear site would expand the regional war, warning that the country's armed forces would target U.S. interests, allies, if America attacks Iran's nuclear facilities or other sensitive sites. Meanwhile, the region continues to feel the ripple effects and the shock waves in more ways than one. Jordan, Kuwait, and Bahrain reported continuous interception of Iranian aerial attacks. The attacks came in retaliation after U.S. forces completed that 11th consecutive night of strikes targeting Iranian military infrastructure. CENTCOM said it targeted Iranian military operations centers, maritime capabilities, aircraft hangars, drone storage facilities, military logistics infrastructure earlier. In fact, Iranian state media reported that America carried out a missile strike on Larak Island. That's where it is located, the Larak Island in the Strait of Hormuz. Air defenses, in fact, reportedly were activated across Tehran, while reports also pointed to strikes in several parts of the country earlier. Explosions were heard in Bushehr. Parts of western and southern Iran also appear to have been hit in the latest wave of strikes. And with his latest threats, Donald Trump is signaling to Iran in a way that he is willing to escalate. Also, are the latest U.S. attacks a precursor to a possible ground invasion? That remains a big question. Remember, Donald Trump has reportedly been leaning towards further expanding the U.S. military operations in Iran. The options reportedly including sending ground forces to seize Iranian islands near Hormuz, like Khark, which is extremely crucial as it handles about 90% of Iran's crude oil exports. But can America really afford to escalate things further? Look at the cost. The cost of the war continues to mount for America in multiple ways, with billions being poured in to keep the war machine running. The war has reportedly cost U.S. taxpayers at least $37.5 billion so far. It has led to the deaths of 18 U.S. service members, injured more than 450 troops. In fact, the Pentagon said on Monday, remember, that 100 service members have been injured since July 7. Naturally, the frustration with Trump's war against Iran has only been mounting. Trump's approval rating, by the way, has hovered near the lowest levels of his political career since the conflict started. And Donald Trump will attend a ceremony, meanwhile, for 4 U.S. service members killed in Iranian attacks in West Asia, who will return to American soil. The 3 U.S. service members reportedly killed when an Iranian missile hit their sleeping barracks at the air base in Jordan on Friday. All 3 were reportedly assigned to U.S. Army Air Defense Brigades. The 4th death reportedly occurred on Sunday in a separate incident in Erbil, Iraq, during a controlled detonation of an attack drone. But what about the talks and what's going on behind the scenes? According to the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, his messaging is that Iran is not serious about talks, adding that America is always willing to engage, negotiate, and settle the differences. But what's going on behind the scenes? Will the region get dragged deeper into uncertainty? As of now, both sides seem to be racing down this dangerous path of escalation at a breakneck speed. Will they hit a point of no return? Will the entire region feel the shock waves as the world watches on with bated breath? To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.